I received a comment the other day on the video that we talked about. Brad isn't accepting entitlement either. We was talking about the Dear Divester video, and there was a comment that was left, and I say, you know what? Thank you, because now you can help me do the next video. So there's some women, some in our community that says they want to explore the options, and hey, no one is stopping you. Do it. You don't have to announce that. Like if you really was happy over there with Brad or Jose or Mr. Lee or whoever else you say you're divesting with, why are you always when over here with brothers when they're having conversations? Now, I know you're not really happy with the situation. I know you're not. That's why, because trust me, if you were truly quote unquote divested, brothers would be a figment of your imagination. You wouldn't be arguing with brothers. You wouldn't be making videos all day to brothers. You wouldn't be doing any of that. You would go on by your business and say, man, I'm done with them black men. I moved on, right? So we know you're lying. We know you're lying. We know you're lying. But one of them made a comment to me and said, I don't know what you're talking about, just paraphrasing, because the Chads and the Brads, they love me. And I said, let's talk about that. This can be a general video, but just when it comes to men, let your uncle talk to you a little bit, okay? When it comes to men will sleep with a lot of things. Some men are sick and will sleep with some things I don't want to name, okay? Just because a guy sees you and thinks you look nice and wants to sleep with you doesn't mean he likes you. Do you understand? When you talk about the Chads and anything else you're talking about, and they attracted to you, cool. Maybe they are. And they want to sleep with you. But will Brad or Chad bring you home to his white mama and white daddy? Will he do that? Will Brad mess up the trust fund for you? Oh, he'll sleep with you all day long. He'll sleep with you. He'll do what they neither fool say gutter sex with you. He'll do all kind of nasty things to you. Oh, he'll do that. But when at the end of the day, he know he really can't bring you home like that. Now, some of them don't have no money. They can do that. But we talking about the ones that have some money or some sort of status. He could be with you all day long, but when it's time for him to keep that money, he got to bring home, one of his females in his community. So don't look at a man wanting to sleep with you as attraction. That's the most carnal thing a man could do, is sleep with a woman. I mean, he don't have to like, there are men that sleeping with women today, right now, at the moment of this video, and don't like the chick. Don't like her at all. Because men don't sleep with women, on a general, in their emotions. It's an act for pleasure for men. They don't put their heart into all of that. They don't. So you're not telling me anything when you say these men want to sleep with you. You're not telling me much. Tell me how many, are you married to one of them? Or tell me how many times that you have been proposed to or whatever about. Because let's call it what it is. Far and few in between, that's going to happen. Now, the biggest reason why it's just not going to happen in mass is because you cannot make Brad a white child. You can't do it. Only his white woman can do that. If he sleeps with you, you're going to have what they say in society, a black child. Now, some people may argue about that, but you can never produce a white child for him. You can't do it. You get with an Asian man, you have a child with that Asian man. You cannot produce what an Asian would look like. You can't produce. You're gonna produce an Afro-Asian. You get with a Hispanic man, you're gonna produce an Afro-Latino or Latina. We are dominant. So because we're dominant as a people group in our genes, etc., that includes the women, then that white man would have to be cool with knowing that my child is going to be black. Some white men are cool with that. But a lot of them want their sons and all of that to look like them. You understand? So that's why it would never happen in mass. But that's going that route. What I'm telling you is never look at a man wanting to sleep with you as him wanting to be with you. He could like what's between your legs and not like you. He don't even have to like how you look sometimes. He just may want to do his thing and leave you alone. Sometimes some dudes, embarrassed of some of the women they have slept with because they just wanted to sleep with something at the time period. And I'm just keeping it real with you. Like, you need to look a little deeper. Sister that left that comment, you watching this video, I'm not calling your screen name, but you know who you are. Look a little deeper to see if this man actually want to be with you, to care about you, to actually love you like a human being, to bring you home to meet his parents, to get married in a big wedding and everything else that a lot of you women want to have. And you know good and well between me and you ain't got to say it out loud, but you know I'm right. You know I'm right what I'm saying. They have slept with you. They have, they'll date you for a while and all of that. But, and their families would be cool with them, doing their thing with you. But when it's time to get serious and when dad or grandpa or whatever start talking about this will money, you going to be out the paint. Because one thing them folks are not going to do is marry the likes of black men or black women when it comes to giving up that money. Them folks, they just don't do it. We both know this. So just what I'm saying is don't let them, make you think they like you because they want to sleep with you. Like I said, that is not a whole lot. And then also if some women do that too, if your only value is your body, that's your only value, you have no value at all. But brothers, tell the sisters in the comments yourself or any man that's watching, you let them know. And maybe, am I wrong? I mean, I don't feel I'm wrong. I mean, this has been the same for a long time. But let them know a little deeper about some of those things because just because a man want to sleep with you, I mean, that is not nothing much to say.